We had to get the win back in October. I'm just curious how big it was for you to get that result and maybe kind of put the losses behind.
Você conseguiu a vitória na última luta. Como foi bom você conseguir a vitória e botar as derrotas para trás?
It was very good for me, After some lose, I got my W, so I feel so happy and motivated for next one.
Very nice. And you come back with another main event. I mean, is this still special for you to be in a headlining fight of a UFC?
I like, I like to fight main event, and 5 rounds make me more excited. I like to challenge myself. 5 rounds is a challenge.
No doubt. Ankalaev is kind of the new name in the division that's been making his way up. So what did you think when they gave you him as an opponent?
O Ankalaev é nome novo, é cara que está vindo muito bem na divisão. O que você achou quando eles te deram ele como seu oponente?
Ankalaev is a tough guy, no question about that. But I'm here to fight against the best fighters of the world, the best of this division. So just one more fight, one more challenge for me, and I'm so excited to fight against him.
Have you watched his rise up the division, and is this a fight that you thought you would have to take at some point?
Você viu a subida dele na divisão? Essa é uma luta que você achou que você teria que fazer em algum ponto?
No, I saw his fights. I watched his fight, but I watched every fight of my division, so I know I can have possibilities to fight anyone of this division. So, but no, just one more fight.
A lot of people are saying that he's a future title challenger, maybe even a champion. When you see his fights, do you see that quality of skill in him?
Yeah, absolutely. He has quality. Like I said, he's a good fight, It's one more perspective, And yeah, he's a good guy, very tough fighter, big challenge for me. But I'm here to fight against him to prove that I can beat anyone in this division and become champion.
You said you like the 5 rounds. Do you think this is the type of fight that will go 5 rounds, or do you think it's a fight that you can end early, maybe get a big knockout, something like that?
You never know, you can't predict, I fought against other guys, strikers too, everyone expected knockout, but it didn't happen. We never know, so I came to 5 rounds because I know it's a possibility. So if it's happened, I'm ready.
After your last fight, has your mentality changed? I know your health and you didn't know if the injuries were good and all that. Do you feel like your mentality changed at all after the last win?
I think every single fight, I become better, more confident, healthy. So every fight I become better. I'm sure this fight I'm gonna fight better than my last one. So it's pretty sure about that.
And of course, you're still at the very top of the division. So are you thinking at all about what comes next, whether it be rankings or other opponents? Do you worry about that at all?
I'm not worried about what, It's my job, it's fight, it's what I like to do, If I worry, I'll not do this. So I'm not worried at all. It's one more fight, and I will keep fight, and follow my dreams, and it is nothing to worry about.
Nice. Last thing for me, when you play this fight out in your head, 2 big, strong, powerful guys, do you see an explosive fight, a battle? Do you see, back and forth? Do you see you dominating? How do you see this play out?
I think it's going to be a very interesting fight, He's so smart on his feet. He's smart, but he is danger. We are a little bit similar. If you watch his fight, we are a little bit similar. We like to keep the distance, you know. We don't like to take some risk, like go to 50-50, you know. We are smart. It's going to be like, you know, xadrez.
Chess game.
Chess game fight, yeah.
Thiago, I just wanted your thoughts on the Glover Teixeira versus Yuri fight that's happening in a couple months. What are your thoughts on the fight and who's going to win?
I support Glover Teixeira for sure. You know, I'm so happy for him. In this age, he became champion. And I know it's a very tough fight for him, you know. But, yeah, I hope he can make his plan and take downs and put his jiu-jitsu inside the octagon, and I think he can get this victory. If he take Yuri down, I think he can dominate him.
And then finally, talking about Glover, you said that he inspires you because he became champion at an older age. Do you look at him as inspiration, and maybe you can do that as well?
Yeah, absolutely. First of all, I'm so happy for him, and second, sure, he inspiration me. You know, I 38 years old. You know, he's 42, I think. You know, and he's the top of this division. He's number one. He's a champion. Absolutely, he inspired not only me but other fighters too.
Thank you.
Marreta, tudo bom?
Tudo bem?
Fazer em português rapidinho aqui. Marreta, essa, se eu não me engano, vai ser sua sexta ou quinta main event nas suas últimas 6, 5 lutas, apenas uma não foi. Questão de motivação, ainda com fazer luta de alto nível, liderar cards do UFC, o quanto isso te motiva extra, né?
Com certeza me motiva muito mais, porque, como eu falei, tá encabeçando o evento, fazendo 5 rounds, isso é uma motivação a mais, é uma responsabilidade a mais, eu tenho que treinar mais, eu tenho que me preparar mais, então isso me motiva mais, entendeu? É o que me puxa, entendeu? Me empurra, me motiva a pegar essas lutas principais.
O quão importante foi para você vencer sua última luta, né, interrompendo aquela má fase, e mostrar que você ainda, não só ainda, mas você pode lutar contra os caras mais novos, fazer 5 rounds e dominar uma luta. Quão importante foi para você anotar aquela vitória?
Você fala da última luta? Muito importante, né? Mas é uma coisa que isso vai acontecer agora em todas as lutas, né? É o processo natural, né? Colocar os caras mais novos contra os veteranos. Isso é normal e não tem nada de errado nisso. Cabe a mim provar o contrário e parar esses caras. É o que eu fiz na luta passada e é o que eu vou fazer agora, sábado.
Boa. Para essa luta em específico, então, o que a gente pode esperar do casamento de estilos? O que os fãs que vão ver a luta podem esperar do Marreta nesse sábado?
Pode esperar o Thiago Marreta bem preparado para tudo que o Ankalaev trazer para mim, seja na parte de strike ou grappling. Eu estou muito bem preparado para isso e eu vou buscar ser mais agressivo e buscar a vitória a todo custo.
Depois de tantos anos no UFC, te incomoda ou você... a minha pergunta é, você está azarão nas casas de apostas, de alguma forma isso reflete para você? Te surpreende?
Não aposto, não boto meu dinheiro, então tanto faz. Já tive como azarão e ganhei lutas, já tive como favorito e perdi. Isso não me afeta em nada. Afeta para quem aposta, perde ou ganha. Para mim, tanto faz.
Show de bola, Marreta. Para finalizar, então, lutando nesse sábado, digamos, uma nova vitória no cenário perfeito, o que a gente pode esperar do Marreta para a temporada 2022? Quantas lutas você ainda pretende fazer? Onde essa vitória te colocaria no ranking? Qual o seu planejamento para o ano?
Quero fazer quantas lutas eu puder. Eu estando saudável para lutar, eu quero lutar. Eu acho que uma vitória em cima do Ankalaev vai me colocar bem próximo da disputa de cinturão novamente. De repente, uma luta ou, de repente, até mesmo ir direto para uma disputa de cinturão, a gente nunca sabe. Então, meu foco principal é sábado agora vencer ele, fazer uma boa vitória, e aí depois a gente vê.
So two things that Thiago asked that I think that are good for everybody. One, he asked, well, you're fighting a younger fighter, and what do you think about that? And he said, listen, I think it's perfectly fine that the veterans fight the younger fighter. It's part of the process. I'm fine with that. And the other thing that Thiago asked is, you're the underdog on the fight. What do you think about that? He says, well, you know, I've won fights that I was the underdog and lost fights that I was the top dog. So I don't put my money on the fights. It's up to the guys that bet. I don't put my money. I don't want to lose my money, and it's up to the people that bet.